Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, ToyCarCollector.com, where I specialize in Hot Wheels, Matchbox, and all kinds of toy cars, mostly from the 50s, 60s, and early 70s. And I love making videos. Every time I buy a collection, I post it here on YouTube. And I should do some of those other sites like, Instagram. I don't even know how that works. I kind of have an Instagram. I don't know how it works. Anyway, I'm busy. I got so many things to do. Fortunately, I did get a collection in today, and it's about 50 cars. We're going to go over them one by one. Take a look. If you have any questions, leave your comments below. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And welcome to my channel, and enjoy this video of a collection of early Redline Hot Wheels. Here we go. Everybody, it's time to get this collection open. Here it is in this brown paper box. Like I said, this is the first collection in 2 months. Oh my gosh, I've got some smaller batches. Oops, but nothing as big as this for 2 months. Oh, it's been a dry spell. And it's my own fault. It's my own fault because people have been sending me collections to offer, and I just have been so busy doing other stuff. It's crazy. Uh-oh. Actually, it turns out there's a big box in here. Oh, I see. I thought it was going to be a 48 car case, but it's actually a 24 car case and two 12 car cases. So, yes, there it is. Look at that. Now, I don't know if you've seen my video, but I will do a video probably on how to clean these cases. It only takes about 15 minutes to make this thing look so much better and actually presentable. This one's missing a handle, but I do have extra handles around because I have thrown some cases away. A couple of Mantis and Swingy Wing race cases. That's always nice. Here's another one in there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love that. And like I say, it just takes about 15 minutes to make these look a lot better. This one's got some mold on it, but we can clean that off with a little bleach and water. And then all this packing material. It's funny because the size of box is not really necessary for an order like this. And the post office, oh my gosh, what they charge you if you go over 12 inches on each dimension. Whoops. Whoop-de-doo. All right, let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. Okay, and when I say get down to it, I'm going to get down here on the floor and do this thing. Do this. But you know what? We need something on this table. Where is my gray mat? You know what? I couldn't find my normal gray thing, so I think I'm going to try this gray rug. Because a gray background always gives you your best results when doing photography of close-ups. So we'll put that down there. We'll move the camera slightly. Aim it down here. I think we might be a little bit too high. All right, let's get started with this case. All right, here we go. Ah, yes. Ah, Redlines. I love Redlines. And this was one of the cars that I was looking forward to. A light green power pad. Light green power pad. Decent. Decent. Now you can polish up that side tank a little bit with the proper tool. Not necessary, however. Let's see. This looks like it's in pretty good shape. Oh, the glass is missing from the power pad. But the power pad comes off. I've got extra power pads, thankfully. Or power pad tops from old power pads that weren't in as good a shape. This one's in decent shape. It's a little dull on the bottom, but the color and wear-wise, it looks very good. So we'll put that in the front row there as a home run. Great car, and so on. Next car up is a red Woody Wagon. Red Woody Wagon. Got a big chip right there. Dull base. Pretty clean though. I'm seeing some chips. Are you seeing some chips? Yeah. That's a little dull. I'm going to call that a secondary car. We'll put that in the second row. Second row. All right, next one up is a Peeping Bomb. Peeping Bomb. This one's toned out pretty bad. Very dark. Very dark on bottom, dark on top, but a very economical car when it comes to resale. And we're going to put that one in the third row. The not so great. Not so great. Got one and one and one. All right, next one up. Splitting Image Olive. Splitting Image Olive. Dark all over. Decent wheels. decent pipes. Got some toning issues. A little dark on the pipes, but it's a dark interior, which is kind of cool. Most of these are white, I do believe. And we're going to put that one in the third row. All right, third row car right there. Next one up, 36 Ford Cube. This one was champagne interior, so that's kind of neat. Any dots on the seat? I don't see. Well, you know what? I can't hardly see. Can you see? I can't see. I'm going to have to get some stronger glasses, I think. But it is green with a champagne interior, so that's kind of unique. So that's pretty cool. All right. It's darkened, toned all over to a dark color. Still has halfway decent chrome on the grill, dull on the bottom. There it is. With the rumble seat, we're going to call that a second row car. Second tier right there. All right. Next one up, green hot heap. Green hot heap. Green hot heap. Looks like the suspension is decent. Dull on bottom. Not bad. Chrome. Good window. Good seat. There it is. Hot heap. And put that in the second row right there. All right, next one up. Grasshopper. Sand crab. Sand crab. Green. Light green, actually. Tone darker. Light green. These sand crabs in this color can run the range from super beautiful, bright and light to tone darker like this one, but it looks good and has very little wear on it, so that's good. A sand crab in a light green. I'm going to put that in the front row there. Kind of even things out a little bit. Next one up, Lola GT70. This one in antifreeze. Actually, you know, this one looks antifreeze on the front, but it's really more of a lime because the back is lighter than the front. It's brighter. So it's like the front is antifreeze and the back is lime. So I don't know if they actually intended it to be that way or if they just had different paint batches. But there it is. Very dull on the bottom of this one. Lola GT70. We'll reach out and put that in the third row. All right, here we go with a Diora. And we got one original surfboard on this Diora. Hong Kong. A little darkened. Got great wheels on it. Look at those. Beautiful, small Hong Kong wheels. Good paint on that one. That's a decent model. Just needs another yellow board to be a nice Diora. We're going to put that in the front row. We're all 3, 3, and 3 now. That's good. And as every collection has, a Jackrabbit. Jackrabbit, blue stripes. Look at that. They always have nicks in the blue stripes for some reason, even though it's barely played with. Super dull on the bottom of that one, which generally means that the cars were exposed to moisture, perhaps stored in a basement, stored in an attic. A little moisture gets to them and turns them dark. Ah, here we go. Custom Barracuda. Custom Barracuda in very decent shape. Very decent. It's got deep dish wheels on the front. That's cool. Got most of its wear right there on the over the passenger side where apparently the driver was banging his hand up there as he was going down the road. And there it is. Otherwise, the car's real nice. Deep dish on both sides. So probably an early run, Hong Kong. And oh, it's got good rear lights on there. We're going to put that in the very front row. Not a mint car, but it is a custom, and that's what we're all looking for, customs. Here we've got antifreeze turbo fire with a number 9 on the front of it that doesn't belong. Decent shape there for an antifreeze. Kind of a hard color to find on the turbo fire. Got decent wheels and a little light toning on it. Very good, very good. We're going to put that in the middle. Put that in the middle. Uh-oh, somebody was testing out their paint skills there with blue. Actually, that still's kind of sticky. Interesting. And sometimes there's sticker sheets or something in these cases. Not this time. All right, next case. Next case. Apparently that blue spot means something to somebody. Because there's one in here too. I wonder if there's one in the other case. Maybe it was two brothers. All right, let's see what we've got in here. There's a couple of cars I was looking forward to. Here is one. A red Ferrari. Oh, this one's kind of rough. I got wire on there and whatnot. And it is Ferrari 312P in red Spectre Flame. I got to mint one of these in a blister pack, and oh my gosh, is it beautiful. That's a great car. Too bad that one's kind of rough, but still a nice car. Really goes back here, but it's a little better car than that. Condition-wise, so it goes in the third row. Ford Mark IV. Every collection comes with one. Ford Mark IV, red enamel, the most common color. Halfway decent shape. And we'll put that. It's a decent car. Not a valuable car, but a decent car. And here we've got a Red Baron. A Red Baron. Red Baron. Very good. Most collections have a Red Baron, and typically they're all dull like that. Occasionally you'll find a bright red one, which is very good to find. Or I mean a bright shiny chrome. All right, 57 T-Bird coming out of the gate here. You know what? I remember when I first started collecting Redlines, collections like this you could find all the time locally around town. Back then you'd pay about $300 for 50 cars. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, before the intranets messed up everything. All right, here is a blue demon in good shape. A blue demon. Good shape. I'm going to put that one in this row. The average car row. Average. All right, orange. Uh-oh. Python, orange. This one's kind of rough. I think I had another rough one recently too, actually. That one is the roughest one I've seen so far, so she's going to go back in the very back. Back in the very back. All right, next one up, antifreeze Volkswagen. Antifreeze Volkswagen. And look at that. It's still dull on the bottom, halfway decent on top for an antifreeze Volkswagen. And we'll put that in the Volkswagen. Condition-wise, it would be more like in the third row, but it's a good model, so we'll put it in that row. Antifreeze Silhouette. Antifreeze Silhouette. There it is, US. And we'll put that back in the third row. Let's see. I think we need to start. Let's see. Yes, we have 4 rows. I think that's working out pretty good so far. Pretty good. Orange. Orange Ford J-Car. Orange Ford J-Car. Not bad. Not bad. Good color. Hard color for the J-Car. Halfway decent condition, really. And now remember, folks, I'm used to mint cars. Minty mint. Why are my hands pink? My hands are not pink. I may have to color adjust this whole thing in production. All right, I'm going to put this one, because it's a good car, I'm going to have to move these cars up and start a new row for the secondary, just overall decent cars. Nothing to jump up and down about, just decent cars, which are, you know, most collectors are more than happy with. But again, I'm Mr. Spoiled Toy Car Collector, so don't go by what I say. Here we got a decent, very decent paddy wagon. Paddy wagon. Still one of the coolest cars ever. They're just so darn common that people don't necessarily take a shine to them, but I do. I love the paddy wagon. As a matter of fact, the paddy wagon and the Red Baron, they're just meant for each other. Paddy Wagon and Red Baron. Tom Daniels. He's my hero. Next one up, Aqua Twin Mill. Aqua Twin Mill. Look at that. That's a nice one. Look at those nice wheels on there. You don't have to worry about dulling on the bottom because it's painted. So that's a very decent twin mill. Very, very decent. We're going to put that in the first row here. Call that good. There's a couple of purple cars supposed to be in here somewhere. And here's a Harry Holler in yellow, which I have a bunch of, seems to be right now. Got a little brown spot on here. What is that? I don't know what that is. I think it's paint. Brown spot. There it is, Harry Holler. We're going to go ahead and put him in the second row there. And last car in the 12-car case here. What color is that? Antifreeze. No, it's lime. No, it's antifreeze. Kind of looks like both. The hood is bright. The rest of it's sort of satiny. It's a decent little 57 bird. Decent. Look at all these antifreeze cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? Very interesting. That's a lot of antifreeze. It is. All right. Shall we keep going? Keep going, or should we go to a part 2? I think we should go to a part 2. So be sure to give me a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and then the part 2 will be coming right after this part 1 of a collection of about 50 cars altogether. 24 car case, 12 car case, and 12 car case. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my other 500 plus videos, and be sure to stop by my website, ToyCarCollector.com. Thank you.